Today's session we will cover ADGM in four points. One, the background, then two, the context, three, establishment, and four, the structure. The first point about background. Abu Dhabi is the capital and seat of government of UAE for all those who are not very familiar with UAE. It's the largest of the seven emirates, contributes two-thirds of the approximate of $400 billion of UAE economy. It owns 9% of the world's proven oil reserves and 5% of the world's gas reserves as well. Accounts for 60% of UAE's investable wealth and 75% of UAE's total assets under management. Abu Dhabi-based institutions such as ADIA, which stands for Abu Dhabi Investment Authority, IPIC, International Petroleum Investment Company, ADIC, Abu Dhabi Investment Company, Investment Council rather, and FAB's First Abu Dhabi Bank, ADCB's Abu Dhabi Commercial Bank, and Mubadala is an investment company, are all major players, all based out of Abu Dhabi, and major players in the global financial services. So that is the background of Abu Dhabi. Second point of context. So Abu Dhabi already being financially very, very strong when compared to all other emirates of UAE. It is within this context that they already have a robust and a very successful financial heritage. So it was quite natural for them to develop a new financial zone called as Abu Dhabi Global Market. So it, in fact, tapped into the inherent strengths of the Abu Dhabi economy to establish an international financial center which will stand alongside the world's leading financial centers such as Hong Kong, Singapore, London, and New York. The establishment of Abu Dhabi ADGM, Abu Dhabi Global Market, was established by federal decree in 2013 and it became fully operational in October 2015. A note to this would be that UAE is actually the 11th country by World Bank for ease of doing business. Note 2 would be that there is 0% personal tax and zero corporate income tax as well. Although the VAT regulations have been in place since Jan 1, 2018. Now the structure of Abu Dhabi Global Market. ADGM has three independent authorities as such. One is the Registration Authority, two, the Financial Services Regulation Authority, and three, the ADGM Courts. The ADGM Registration Authority is an independent authority which is basically the licensing authority for the Abu Dhabi Global Market, which registers trade names and facilitates and issues licenses and assists in the incorporation and administration of the legal entities and various licenses of banking, financial institutions, and all other structures as well. It's also an authority which provides public information through the use of its registry and other data protection and companies directories as well. They all have a full business ecosystem which is ready to welcome a wide range of services and activities. The Abu Dhabi Registration Authority is the authority which welcomes also a wide range of non-financial businesses as well. It's not just banks and financial institutions like investment banking, institutions, but also institutions which are non-financial related, like professional service providers such as law firms, accounting firms, consultants, business training providers, IT, recruitment firms, also corporate headquarters and management offices, single family offices, proprietary investment entities, trusts, holding companies, special purpose vehicles, associations for industry and professionals, retail outlets, food and beverage services. So all these come under the purview of Abu Dhabi Global Market Registration Authority, where they not only facilitate and cater to banking and financial institutions, but also to all other services as well, which I mentioned now. So if any of the non-financial service providers like consultants and management companies, holding of companies, SPVs, trusts and retail outlets are interested in setting up a structure or having a registration in Abu Dhabi Global Market, then they would be facilitating this as well. Second would be, along with the registration authority, Abu Dhabi Global Market as a regulatory body, which is the Financial Services Regulatory Authority. They are there to establish a fair and efficient and inclusive environment that is relevant and dynamic. They are a regulatory body which is enacted as per the financial service rules and regulations, accepting applications for financial services. They're also reinforcing Abu Dhabi Global Market standing as an international financial center, which covers all the regulatory controls like the AML, the CTF legislation. They're all critical components which covers under the ADGM's financial services regulation. The firms operating in ADGM can avail themselves of a variety of legal structures under the regulatory framework, which, as I mentioned earlier, right from management offices to holding companies to SPVs to trusts, single-family offices, proprietary companies, all these come under the purview of the Financial Services Regulatory Authority, and they facilitate this kind of legal structures. Third would be the Abu Dhabi Global Market Courts. Very interesting is that these Abu Dhabi Global Market Courts oversee the first jurisdiction in the Middle East to administer legislation directly, applying a number of well-established English statutes as well as Scottish and Australian federal law. It's also the first time in the Middle East that common law of England and Wales on civil and commercial matters are directly applicable. So they take precedence from all these, as the laws and the case studies which have been in the past, wherever the judgments have been given, they take precedence from all those laws and all those judgments which have already been given in England and Wales as well. So Abu Dhabi courts also provide a service of resolution of disputes, and the judges are of outstanding caliber and have great experience, and which emphasizes the character of ADGM Courts as a courts of international excellence. ADGM Courts also offer a unique, electronic services that are accessible, efficient, which makes it more efficient and effective as well. So it's in a way, it is a lot of the services are being offered digitally. It's the first fully digital court which offers electronic hearing room, creating a true end-to-end solution for digital justice, integrating innovative technology. It provides a digital court file, electronic case management, filing capacity electronically, electronic evidence, electronic hearing, which all makes it very fast and simple, to register. So as to summarize, we saw that in 4 points, we saw the background as to how financially robust and strong Abu Dhabi is. We saw the context within which the Abu Dhabi Global Market was set up as a natural step for the Emirate of Abu Dhabi. And we saw how it was established by a federal decree in 2013. And we also saw the structure of ADGM, which is covered into 3: Registration Authority, the Financial Services Regulatory Authority, the Abu Dhabi Global Market Courts as well. So we covered ADGM in a very brief session. If you have any doubts or any clarifications, please feel free to reach out to me on my email ID. That's johnson@intuiteconsultancy.com. Thank you for each one of you who have registered and taken the time out to listen to me on this subject. We look forward to continuously being in touch with you and provide you with more knowledge-based resources and solutions in the coming days ahead. Thank you. Bye-bye.